Life became his message to uplift, to serve, to awaken the divine in every being. When the divine will flows ceaselessly, love finds ways to express itself. The same flame that once shone as Baba's compassion now shines through the selfless work of Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Walking the footsteps of his master, he has made love visible by transforming devotion into action, ideals into institutions, compassion into countless lives touched, a mission encompassing everything. He believes in serving others as part of one's own family and envisions a world where opportunities are equitable, where everyone receives care without distinction or discrimination. And in the early years of this growing mission, a few committed individuals gathered in 2012, inspired by Bhagwan's life and guided by Sadhguru's compassion with hearts full of purpose. They set out to serve a simple, nutritious morning breakfast to just 50 children in a small government school. That small group, now known as the Sri Sathya Sai Annapurna Morning Nutrition Program, India's largest nutrition drive, serving almost 10 million children every single morning, has transformed a simple glass of nutrition into a vessel of care, ensuring that no child goes to school hungry ever again. Back in the early 1960s, a similar band of dedicated youth embarked upon an educational revolution in Karnataka, inspired by the teachings and principles of Bhagwan. They set out to offer value-based, integral education, education that shapes character before career and awakens the inherent goodness in all. What began as a modest effort then has now blossomed into a vast cluster of campuses across South India called the Sri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Gurukulam group of institutions, led by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, touching thousands of young lives. While all of these wonderful initiatives were being carried out, there was something that weighed heavily on Sadhguru's heart. Even as one part of society rejoiced in restored health, another lived in silent despair, simply because their pockets could not bear the cost. A painful truth echoed across the nation that for lakhs of families, healthcare had become a distant dream. To bridge this divide, Sadhguru expanded the healthcare mission, launching large-scale outreach initiatives like the Divine Mother and Child Health Program and strengthening the clinical facilities at Muddenahalli. And just as the movements of nutrition and education began to grow, another sacred chapter of service quietly unfolded, one that would touch the very heartbeat of humanity. Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani began its journey in November 2012 with the establishment of the first dedicated center for child heart care in Naya Raipur, Chhattisgarh. What started as a single act of love has now blossomed into the world's largest chain of pediatric cardiac hospitals, offering treatment to children from across the globe, completely free of cost. These hospitals do more than mending tiny hearts. They restore dignity to a child's life and gift every little one the right to a healthy, joyful childhood. In our hospitals around the world, the message of service breathes in every heartbeat. Here, doctors become instruments of the divine, healing not for good, but out of gratitude, humility, Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, the world's first totally free of cost medical college, an institution envisioned not not only to treat the ailing, but to shape a generation of medical professionals who will carry quality healthcare into the rural heartlands of our nation. These temples of learning and healing are a gift from Sadhguru to Bharat and from Bharat to the world. Rising from a foundation of love and service stands a creation not of stone alone, but of awakened consciousness. The Sri Sathya Sai Sitaram Jindal Block, a flagship hospital of Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. It is a sanctuary where hope is restored, where every patient is embraced with dignity, where healing unfolds in the gentle radiance of divine grace. More than a medical institution, it is compassion shaped into form. This block is set to become the world's largest free-of-cost private hospital, with 600 plus beds dedicated entirely to serving the needy. 100 years since love walked this earth as human. 100 years of grace, of guidance, of giving, of hearts transformed, of humanity uplifted. This centenary is not a celebration of years, but of the timeless spirit that continues to serve, to heal, to inspire. 100 years and forever. For even as the world changes, the message of the avatar remains. There is only one language, the language of the heart, of love. Sacred soil of Bharat to the farthest shores of the world echoes a universal prayer. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. The World Cultural Festival has been celebrating this harmony of diversity for over 100 days, with 100 countries participating, where every song, every dance, every culture bows down to the same divine rhythm of unity. Humanity's beauty lies not in its differences, but in the oneness that breathes beneath them all. Tonight, the skies themselves join the symphony, a festival of light honoring the light within all. As the sky is now lit with the light of 1,000 stars, here emerges the message that binds them all. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. In this eternal truth, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba continues to shine through the compassionate mission of Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, guiding humanity from darkness unto light. The one who once walked among us now walks within us in every act of service, in every heart that dares to love beyond boundaries. Tonight, as the final silhouette of the divine fills the heavens, we stand not as nations, not as faiths, not as races, but as one family, united in love. One world, one family. And as we gather here in this sacred moment, let us remember, we are here together because of love. Love who walked this earth in human form. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who revealed to us the ultimate truths of life. It is in His light that we see the world clearly. In His love that we recognize one another as kin. And it is in His message that we find the reason to live as one world, one family, today, tomorrow, and forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely stunning